One thing that should be noted here is that I will maintain a perfect hover for this entire video, never going up towards the surface nor down towards the floor. This is a good simulation of how every dive should be, and once you have mastered buoyancy control and perfect fin kicks, it will be much easier to achieve. The second thing you should take notice of is that I never use my hands to maneuver here, or what we like to call sculling. This is a tutorial on how to master your frog kicks, but in reality, the mark of a truly accomplished diver is when you're able to manipulate yourself omnidirectional using only your fins and your lungs. Frog kicking was originally developed by cave divers, and it has a couple of different benefits that apply to all divers. First of all, when you use a proper frog kick as opposed to a flutter kick, you use much less energy, movements, and subsequently muscles to propel yourself through the water. The more muscle energy you use, the more oxygen molecules your tissues will require, and that will raise your air consumption rate. Also, with much fewer leg movements, mainly from your strongest muscle, the quads, doing so in slow, methodical, deliberate moves, you'll be able to use much less air and improve your sac rate more than any other strategy. It's like walking instead of running. It will not only have you relax, but also keep your breathing slow and steady and your heart rate as close to resting BPMs as possible, all of which contribute to your air consumption. You'll see here that I do not immediately follow one kick with another. To be efficient, I do one kick, then glide, and by the time I'm starting to slow down, my legs are primed to do another one. Now imagine a jet engine or the flow on a jet ski. To propel themselves forward, they just push the air or water away from the direction you want to go. When imagining this, you're able to turn your ankle slightly to ensure that you push the water with the wide part of your fins rather than slice through the water and waste a kick. When you realize you could do that, you will find that you can manipulate yourself in every direction without your hands either sculling the water or pushing off stationary objects, which is an important skill to acquire. For example, let's say you come too close to a reef or a wreck. Just like the air brakes on a plane, you could stop yourself with your fins by catching the moving water. Still, there's no need to push yourself off. You can now back fin to reverse out of harm's way, still calmly, then pivot and be on your way. Back finning is a skill that takes some practice, so don't get frustrated at first. Just keep trying, and it helps to watch and simulate a pro on your dive. You can also master a complete helicopter turn. You'll see here that one of my fins is doing all the work, pushing that water in the opposite direction that I want to turn, while the other fin stays steady. Although frog kicks, back finning, and helicopter turns are what makes for a good diver, they're not natural for humans and will take some practice. It is worth the ankle and foot cramps at the beginning as you use strange new muscles, as you'll be on your way to becoming a pro. If you want more tips and tricks about diving, make sure to subscribe, as we have much more in store for you.